Hello there, my name is Hedy and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Okay, so bit of a rant this time I think. Well, maybe not a rant, more of a one-sided discussion. So about an hour ago at the time of recording this, I played this battle on Ghostfield in my Challenger Mark 1. Challenger Mark 1 of course being the tier 7 British main battle tank, which is absolutely renowned for its frontal armour and the fact that it's quite frankly Swiss cheese in that it's got some pretty nasty weak points, but it can still work very, very well, especially against players like those on my team. So, what exactly happened here? Well, normally on this map I would head towards B5 kind of region and do an aggressive spot and scout from there. Didn't quite work out this time because of my spawn location. There is absolutely no way I could have got the Challenger up to that position in time to do any good. So where I am basically left to go south, which is what I'm doing. Quite happy to see that we've got an aggressive AFV, although he's about to become mincemeat from that Bradley if he's not smart, because the Bradley is an awesome AFV killer. And from some of my other allies I can see that there is a battle line forming right in front of me. Not entirely unexpected, indeed that's how they should be doing this. Okay, so take a quick cheeky shot up here to see if I can nail that Bradley. I don't think I did, but hey, it's worth a shot, it's worth a go, it's one round, I'm reloaded before I'm even close to anything else. So, apart from one round, nothing lost. Alright, so here we go, we're starting to see the enemy, and I'm aiming for the gunner sight, commander's hatch combined weak points, on the principle that if it goes slightly high on the gunner sight, it will hit the commander's hatch, and 150 damage is better than nothing at all. Unfortunately that time, because of the angle, it didn't go through. Cheeky BMD decides to put some rounds into me. I put some rounds into him on the drive-by. All pretty good and standard so far. Okay, but here's the point where I realise if we don't move, we're going to get fought to a standstill here. So I take a shot there. Track takes a hit. Just pull back slightly, hopefully getting to blow another shot. No, there we go, blew another shot, and this is where I go in. So what I'm hoping to do here is force myself onto this Challenger's weak points, which is the side armour, and hopefully in doing so, maybe even turn the Challenger onto the enemy guns to allow them to get a good old hit into his side. Which is what's starting to happen here. Now, okay, I'm taking a few hits, but hey, nothing major. I'm a main battle tank. I'm supposed to be taking hits for the team. Bully him around. He takes a few more hits. Another one into the cupola. And any second now, he bites the dust. That one didn't quite go for a penetrator. He's still taking fire, he's in a very, very bad way at the minute. But there's another penetrating hit. And just bounced off my ass. It's the problem with the Challenger, it doesn't really have enough penetration to reliably go through its own front. Even through the weak points. And I'm getting hit from behind from somewhere. But I finish off the Challenger with a ram. Alright, I'm half health, another Challenger ahead of me. Rinse and repeat. So here I go. Team's just mopping up something, I think. But again, pushing into him. looking for any possible advantage I can find. Again, does what I often do and bounced off the optics. Now if you notice, this guy is moving his turret, he's keeping me in front of him. Take a pot shot at this Ariete before I realise he is completely AFK, which unfortunately costs me a hit from the challenger. Okay, resume the push. Thankfully the rest of my team is actually moving up with me. Oh dear, that's going to be a problem. Santaro, he can hurt me quite badly if I'm not careful. Put a round into him to hopefully dissuade him. And not going to happen. So I'm now starting to get chewed up. And there we go. Indeed. My tank is now smoked. Okay, fair enough. It's 3 tanks versus a challenger and a Centauro. In fact, this one is a challenger itself. So he could do exactly what I did. But no. What the team decides to do instead at this point is just to try and shoot a challenger through the front. Here I am saying, you know, this challenger's going to fight you to a standstill unless you get your asses into gear and start pushing him around the battlefield. But sadly they don't. They just sit back, trying to derp through the front of a challenger, which is actually one of the easier ones to penetrate because of those frontal weak points. Leopard 2, bleh. If you're in a challenger, you're not going through that. Some of the higher pen tanks will go through select points. Abrahams, again, unless you hit a weak point, you're not going through that. There's only really the T80 that you can just derp, and now they've realised that the rest of my team's got no aggression, no balls, nothing to really account for themselves. They're just getting ripped to pieces now. Because no aggression. No willingness to take an advantage and shove it down the enemy's throats. They just want to sit there, camp away, snipey, pew pew. Oh dear, that ricocheted. Can't do it. You play like that in this game, your team gets overrun. Your team gets smashed. As it was, okay, we'd lost the north flank. If we'd have kept pushing hard on this side, we'd have been able to chase them round. We'd have still had tanks, we'd have had a free flank to shoot them from, because we'd have cleared out in front of us, meaning we could turn round and engage the threat as it came in from behind us. But no, they just sat there. Just sat there taking fire, issuing fire, not really doing that much. Yeah, once the aggressive element of the push had died or failed, they'd got nothing to do. They'd got nothing really to take advantage of. You know, I'm not even a good player. I'm a 50% PvE win ratio player. I am not a good player. I'm average. I am literally the average player. Or so my stats would say, anyway. But when I look at teams that play like this, I wonder. Hard luck, T-Series. That was a pretty bad roll with the fall damage there. But, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. Please, if you've watched this video, don't be the guys that sit back and snipe. If you've got a strong tank pushing hard into the enemy team, support them. Get in there, issue damage, move on to the next one. Rinse and repeat. Huge overmatch there. We should have just rolled through there. Didn't happen. Alright. I think that's enough for this for now. Hopefully my next video will be a lot more positive. Take care everyone, and I'll see you on the battlefield.